St. Luke chapter 12, and we'll be reading verses 22 through 31. St. Luke chapter 12, verses 22 through 31. I'm going to ask at this time for those of you who have your cell phones, if you would please take them out and check in this morning to our Facebook page. We would like to welcome those who are watching us live streaming this morning. And we thank God that you have taken the time out to come and to worship with us on this morning. Luke chapter 12, verses 22 through 31. This is the last installment of the sermon series, Overcoming Worry, Stress, and Depression. Worry, stress, and grief. And we would like for you to please continue to pray as you are going through this time of year. And I hope and pray that something is said today that will touch you in a major way, or something that was said this month that really encouraged you through this hard time of year for those of you who are going through a tough time. Luke chapter 12, verses 22 through 31, and I'll be reading from the New International Version. And it says there, "Then Jesus said to his disciples, 'Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothes. Consider the ravens, they do not sow or reap. They have no storeroom or barn, yet God feeds them. And how much more valuable are you than birds? Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life? Since you cannot do this little thing, why do you worry about the rest? Consider how the wild flowers grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you, not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, how much more will he clothe you, you of little faith? And do not set your heart on what you will eat or drink. Do not worry about it. For the pagan world runs after all such things, and your Father knows that you need them. But seek his kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well." I want to preach a little about your prayers from the subject, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look at your neighbor and say, "Neighbor, don't worry about it." Amen. Don't worry about it. My dear friends, at our core, we are spiritual beings in a natural house. What separates us from animals is not our ability to reason. What separates us from any other entity in the animal kingdom is not our ability to use tools. What makes us separate from any giraffe, orangutan, or kangaroo is that unlike any of them, we were made in the image of God. Now, I don't want any of us in here to take that lightly, because you have to understand that the reason why the enemy hates you so vehemently is simply because you don't look like him. It's amazing how many people will attack you because they can't control you. How many people have issue with you because you have a mind of your own and you have an independent opinion and you got your own taste. They think in their small thinking that cloning is legal. So they want everybody to act like them, dress like them, have the same opinion that they have. But the moment you step out the box and begin to dream to a higher capacity and a greater level, they get irritated and their animal instinct comes out. You have to understand that where the doctors and the therapists may be giving us an incomplete diagnosis is because when it is they give us a prescription for what our problem is, they only gauge it on 2 dimensions. They only gauge the level of your sickness and its intensity based off of the physical and the psychological. But there are a whole lot of people who are taking medication who still remain sick. There are a whole lot of people who go to physical therapy but still have not recovered their strength. There are a whole lot of folk who goes to a therapist twice a week, but they still don't have their minds on right. Why is this? It's because they only deal with healing on two dimensions, both the physical and the psychological. But at the very core of who I am a spiritual being. So for me to be spiritual means that you can't just play with my mind or touch my body, but there has to be something that reaches me and connects with me on a deeper level so that my spirit can finally find peace. Let me see if I can help somebody in here. So when somebody loses their job, when you lose your job, instinctively and immediately, you begin worrying about your mortgage. When you lose your job, the first thing that comes to your mind is, how am I going to pay for groceries? If I lose my job, you have to figure out, how do I provide for my family? If I lose my job, I'm a little bit wayward because I'm trying to figure out, how will I find financial security? And when I begin to worry, watch this, it upsets my spirit, because when I'm broke, I'm going to have an attitude. I'm not going to be smiling and happy. I can't just hang out with y'all, because this has affected me on a deeper level. So now that I'm worrying and it has upset my spirit, it now has brought me to a place where I have no peace. And now that I have no peace, I can't have peace with other people. I can't be at peace with other people because the reality is many of them don't know what it is I'm going through. And 1 out of 10 of them have a problem with me in spite of what I'm going through. And even if I tell them what I'm going through, 9 out of 10 of them can't help me. And so now I don't have peace with myself, and I don't have peace with other people. I'm upset with myself because I'm trying to figure out, how did I get in this situation? Why didn't I see the signs? Why is it that I didn't save more money? Why is it that my friends are broke? Why is it that I can't find my place where I can be redeemed and I can be rescued? So now that I'm not at peace with other people, I have no peace within myself. So now there's no other option for me. I now have no peace with God. Now I know that some of you in here are not going to be honest, especially in church, to say that being broke will mess up my relationship with God. Because I'm tired of the preachers always telling me that it's my season. I'm tired of hearing that it's getting ready to be my overflow. I'm tired of hearing that it's time for the harvest. I'm tired that the only person that's living well, dressing well, and driving well is the preacher, and everybody else is struggling. I'm tired of tithing and not seeing the 100% turnaround. I'm tired of sowing seed and still don't have enough money to keep the lights on and the bills paid. I'm tired of always seeing people that's less gifted than me passing me. I'm tired of being faithful over a few things and God not making me ruler over many. I'm tired of figuring out whether or not I'm going to do for myself, because every time I look up, I got to do for my family, and all of them take me for granted. I'm tired, and as a consequence, I'm upset with God, and I look at God differently. My dear friends, some preachers have in fact been preaching an incomplete, false, erroneous prosperity doctrine that treats God like Las Vegas, that tells people that if you got favor, then you're going to have $1 million. That if you got favor, then you're going to have a house in the sprawling Proverbs, that you're going to have a very nice car. But you got to learn how to praise God anyway, even when you don't have money. Because I found out that favor is better than finance. And I don't know who I'm preaching to in here now, but there's somebody in here who learned how to praise God without having money. Because you've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. The enemy thought that if he took your money away, he was going to take your praise away. But there's some folk in here who found out that just a little talk with Jesus will make everything all right. Is there anybody here who's ever been struck peace with other people. I've got no peace with myself. Now I've got no peace with God because my spirit is upset. And now when my spirit is upset, my spirit sends a signal to my mind. My mind tells me, be depressed. Nothing is ever going to change for you. This is a bad predicament. My mind is so stressed out that I can't even sleep at night. I've seen every episode of Law and Order, Criminal Minds, CSI, Las Vegas, Miami, and nothing is popping off for me. I'm so depressed that I'm eating when I'm not hungry. I'm drinking just to calm my nerves. I got so many issues. I'm smoking purple loud and even hookah. I got so many problems. My spirit can't even rest because my mind is struggling. I got to go to church for my own therapy because it's getting rough and it's getting hard out here. Y'all gonna act brand new in church this morning. My mind is driving me crazy. And because my mind is driving me crazy, oh my God, it sends a signal down to my body. And my body begins to shut down because the spirit was made with an insatiable need to know more about God. Oh my God. See, I can't rest until I get close to Him. Now, I'm not talking to some immature believers in here today. I'm talking to those of you who have a legitimate, authentic walk with God. That when it is my soul is hungry, I can't go to a dead, empty church. I need more than won't He do it and ain't He all right? But I need somebody to touch God to tell me what God is doing in this season. So my spirit begins to cry out, is there a God anywhere? And when my spirit cannot connect with God, my mind and my body begins to experience something called stress. And the stress makes me feel like I'm in a perpetual place of chaos. Now all of my body is out of whack because my spirit just won't settle down. My mind interprets the stress, anger, hostility, anxiety, and worry. And it sends a message through my nervous system. When my mind is confused, I've got so much on my mind. Oh my God. I got so much that I'm going through that folk ask me what's wrong, and I can't even tell them because I don't know which thing to talk about. I got so much on my mind. I'm in the car talking to myself, and ain't nobody in there. My mind is going so nuts. When people ask me what's wrong, I gotta stop myself from crying because I don't want Negroes to know how bad I'm hurting on the inside when my mind is going crazy. My mind sends a message to my body. My body then, checking for verification, sounds the alarm. And when my body sounds the alarm, it releases adrenaline. It releases cortisol and insulin. My blood vessels constrict. My heart accelerates. My muscles twitch. Toxins build up. And now I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out because I'm saying to God, God, if you let one more thing happen to me, y'all ain't never been there before. Oh my God, God, I just need one excuse not to knock somebody upside their head. I wish somebody would say something to me. Just because they come to my church don't make them my friend. Oh my God, God help me to get through this situation. Oh my God, you've got to understand, oh my God, that at this moment in time, you've got to learn how to trust God. Oh my God, and so now that I understand that something has happened in my spirit, it has now upset my mind. And because it has upset my mind, it is now dealing with my body. So with an upset spirit, oh my God, I now have pneuma. Oh my God. And then my spirit upsets my mind, which is psyche. Oh my God. And then my mind upsets my body, which is soma. So I no longer deal with psychosomatic, which means my mind is making my body hurt. No, but now I'm dealing with pneumopsychosomatic, which means understands that pneumopsychosomatic illness is an issue. That in order for him to heal your body, he's first got to heal your spirit. Oh my God. In order for your body to get together, he got to get something deep down in your spirit to make your spirit better. In order for him to heal your mind, he's now got to talk to the spirit that's on the inside of you. Can I help somebody in here real quick? I came by here to make a deposit, not in your mind, but I came to make a deposit in your spirit. Can y'all help me preach real quick? Look at your neighbor next to you. Say, neighbor, don't worry about it. Oh my God, that's the wrong neighbor. Look on the other side. Say, neighbor, this ain't for your mind. This is for your spirit. Don't worry about it. about it. Hallelujah. Don't worry about it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. They're still all over the sanctuary today. I'm not telling you what Pastor Moore said. I'm not telling you what Pastor Moore came up with. We've been reading this scripture all month long at both services. Jesus says 3 times in the text, don't worry. 3 times. It doesn't exclude the problem. It doesn't say the problem doesn't exist. It doesn't tell you to not confront it. But one thing it says, don't worry.